Conferences. Why should you go to them? In my opinion, conferences are the best opportunity for you to develop relationships, to get potential clients, if not now, down the road, right? And it's a great place to meet like-minded people. You never know what relationship could completely alter the trajectory of your life forever, right? I forgot who said, but you're one relationship away from completely changing your life. I think Ed Milet said that, and that's a very common phrase anyways, but guys, I really feel that if you want to move forward and if you want to do great things, you got to be around great people and you got to put yourself in the right opportunities, in the right environment to make things happen, right? Because without, you can work behind the laptop. Sure, go work behind the laptop and you can make some money for sure, some money. But to really get to the upper echelons of business, you're not just going to be sitting behind your laptop, guys. Like, there's no laptop billionaires, right? There's some laptop millionaires, right? Travel in the world. It's all about what you want. It's about what kind of lifestyle do you want to optimize for, right? Maybe you do just want to have that location and time freedom and be making great money and just be able to travel whenever you want. And that's awesome. And I love that as well. I think that's great. But personally, I want to really create a lasting, enduring company, something that changes the world for the better. And to do that, I'm not going to be able to do that by sitting behind my laptop. Right? That's impossible. Bezos doesn't sit behind his laptop. Zuckerberg doesn't sit behind his laptop at home all day. Right? It should be pretty obvious to you, but anyways, so that's why I go to in-person conferences, because there's an opportunity to meet people who are really doing great things. Like the conference I'm heading to this week, it's all about AI, and AI specifically in the legal industry, which is one of the industries that is going to be the most transformed by AI, and it already is starting to be transformed. And there's going to be over 100 companies with booths there, right? Kind of showing what their products and services do. And it's a lot of AI companies. And I'm in the legal industry right now, doing lead generation for attorneys. So I want to be in that environment because, first of all, I'm going to be able to meet a ton of attorneys, right? And exchange information. That's awesome. But I'm also going to see the cutting edge of technology in the industry. And ultimately, I do want to get into that space, the legal tech space. Right now, I'm just doing marketing, but that's something I want to integrate into one day. And so I'm going to exchange information with everyone at the booths, meet founders of these companies, and really start to learn more about machine learning, about, large language models, how they're deploying GPT-4 to help solve a problem in the legal industry. And after being in that space and learning about every single company, I'm going to be able to analyze, okay, what is not being filled, right? What is wrong with each of these solutions and how could I possibly make them better, right? So I'm going in there as someone who's already in the space, and I'm really putting on my thinking lenses to really analyze every single company, write down notes, right? Go to the right workshops, right? There's going to be workshops at the events. If you guys go to events, it's probably going to be the same thing. If it's a big event, there's going to be different workshops you can go to. And going to the right one is super key, right? There's going to be a workshop on, one section of the business or another section of the business. And there's going to be about 4 or 5 going on at one time, depending on the conference. It could be more or less. So you pick the path that most resonates with you, that will most benefit you in the long term in business. So I'm literally, every single one of the events and workshops I'm going to when I'm at the conference is about AI, right? It's like 17 in total over 4 days. So I'm literally going to be fully immersed in the legal AI space. learning everything I can about it. And that way, like I said, I can come back home after, digest all the information, look at my notes, and really start to analyze, okay, what can I do to be different or better than all the competition that I just met, that I just learned from? And that is how we make a great product. It really is. That's what I think, at least. Right? If you're not an industry expert, if you haven't fully immersed yourself in the industry, if you don't have great relationships and deep ties to the industry, then it's not really going to work. It's not really going to work. People are like, oh, I'm going to start this business. I'm going to start this business all of a sudden, right? And then they try and do everything on their own. And guys, you got to start thinking about, right, leveraging the current relationships that you have. What industry do you already have an advantage in? Is your family running a business in a certain industry? You already have an advantage. Do you personally know people? Are your friends, in a certain industry, or are your friends' parents in a certain industry that you want to get into? You have an advantage, right? You know someone and their dad is the number one, whatever, private equity guy in the country. You have an advantage. And that could be for any profession, insurance, whatever it may be. So really look at, okay, these are my advantages. I'm going all in on it now. My advantage in this industry was pretty much nothing. I just dived into it and I wanted a challenge. I wanted to see if I could really do something. And the legal industry is one of the largest in the world. It's one of the largest in the world. Financial services and the legal industry are really up there at the top. So I decided, all right, we're going for the legal industry. And I'm diving right in. No fear. It's just all in. And that's why I have to go to conferences like that. I don't see it as an expense. I see it as an investment which has to be made if I really want to make progress, if I really do want to build something big and change the industry for the better. So yeah, guys, I can't emphasize enough how important conferences are. I've been to a few, and I've made some great relationships from them. And I've certainly pivoted a lot in this first year of business I've only been doing business for 1 year. And I've pivoted, I don't know how many times. Ooh, I'm going to start this. Ooh, I'm going to start that. A lot of people call it the shiny object. But I think it's okay, guys, in the beginning, right? Your first year, you should be experimenting. You should be trying different things, seeing what works for you, right? Very few people have their winning business right away, right? Like Zuckerberg or Steve Jobs. I don't have that right now. I don't have that thing that's like, okay, this is my life's objective. I'm doing this for the rest of my life. It's all I'm going to focus on, right? I do think I will be someone who hops around because I love business, like different types of businesses. And I love innovation. And I love creating. And I know when you have a massive company like Apple, a lot of innovation can happen within, but I'm figuring it out. Just like a lot of you watching this video. We're figuring it out, guys, and that's cool. We have to give ourselves permission to wander, like Jeff Bezos says. He wanders. He gives himself permission to wander, right? Explore different industries, right? Be curious. Don't silo yourself. Don't say, okay, I have to do this, I have to do that, and I can't do anything else. Because all of a sudden, opportunities are going to come around, like the opportunities we have right now with AI. AI is completely transforming the world. And if you don't jump on it, right, then, you lost. Snooze, you lose, right? And other people are going to take advantage, and they're going to win. They're going to win. And you're going to be left behind in the dust. So if you see an opportunity arising, go for it. Go all in. Just say, all right, you know what? Screw it. This is it. This is it. Just like Bezos. Just like Bezos when he was working a corporate job when he was 30 years old. And then he saw the growth of the internet. And he was like, you know what? This is unprecedented. I'm just going to jump in it. This is, a once in a lifetime opportunity. And look what happened. Imagine Jeff Bezos was still working a corporate job. Imagine that. No Amazon. It's unbelievable to think about. Anyways, guys, go put yourself out there, get in front of the right people, make it happen. Don't live behind your laptop, develop relationships. This is all so important, guys. And yeah, I hope you crush it. I hope you achieve everything you want in your life. Just like I think I'm going to. I know. I know I'm going to. It's just a matter of time, really. I'm inching forward every single day. And, I'm proud of myself. Reading books, right? I got Benjamin Franklin. Going to be reading this at the airport and on the flight today. A man who accomplished so many things. Stay curious. Stay curious, guys. This is Blaze of Cyan signing off. I will see you guys. I know I said in the last video I'll see you in New York, but I will now see you in New York. I'm heading out, and talk to you soon. Bye.